Welcome back to Inside Argos Soccer. I'm here with Chino, Roque, class of 2020. And right before we get started here, just wanted to thank some of the sponsors, Beamer's Drive-In and American Engineering. Thank you guys for your support, making this kind of stuff happen. Chino, quite the resume here. 77 total appearances, 65 goals, fifth in program history, 32 assists, and you have the record for freshman assists at 11, two conference titles, all 4 years, sectional title, semi-state, and a state championship. Just absolutely incredible stuff. Um, I'm just going to get started. What started your love for the game?
I mean, just growing up with my family, every single person I knew, my brother, watching my brother play. I used to watch my dad go play on Sunday leagues, and that just caught my eye. I loved it. Loved being there.
Mhm.
It was fun.
Right on. Do you have any heroes growing up that you like to watch, like when you were in elementary school? You know how we would always like have our own separate games, like over on another field, but like when you were watching it, did you have anyone that you really looked up to that was on the
Oh
team?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Like an Argus team or just in general.
Argus team in general, yeah, either
No,
one.
for me, it was Cristiano Ronaldo. So growing up, watching
Mm,
him play, he made me fall in love with the game. So
mhm.
he was one I always looked up to.
Yeah, absolutely. What? Who were some of your favorite teammates? Like, not favorite teammates, but teammates that like you admired the most, whether it was in practice or in games or anything. Whoever it was you
So
played with.
I had there's a couple, but my main ones was probably gonna be Owen and Sam.
Hmm.
They were great leaders on and off the court. They did everything that they can to like even though if I would get in my head, they would always tell me get out of your head, like keep going. So those were my
Hmm.
two favorite ones that really inspired me, and they did a lot for me when I was in high school.
Yeah, absolutely. What would you say were some of your biggest strengths when you were playing?
Oh, just being probably technical. I was really technical on the ball.
Yeah,
Um,
for sure.
So it would technical my passing. I wasn't good on 1v1 shooting. Everybody can know that. Even Moch will know that. My brother, they all know I wasn't good 1v1. But when it came to passing and doing some playmaking for everybody around me, I think that was my strength.
Yeah, awesome. So I'm going to bring up your injury. You broke your leg at one point in your freshman year in the sectional. How was that recovery to get back and going in for the next year? What was that whole process like in your head and for your body?
So yeah, so that injury, it was like pretty bad for me just because I knew we had a great team my freshman year. So when I came back, I just started working harder. My brother pushed me. He was our assistant
Mhm.
coach there. It was just a lot to get back my strength in my right leg. Yeah, my right leg. So
Mhm.
it was a long process through that journey, but I mean, it was all mental. So you just got to keep pushing yourself and just make sure you don't fall back and doing your workouts and everything like that.
Right. Who is one player from Argus that you would say you absolutely love playing with in your career? I know you said something about Owen Nifong, Sam Manikowski earlier, but if there was one guy you had to pick that you just absolutely loved playing with over anyone else, who would it
Vinny Stone. That was that would be the one right there. He made the game easy for everybody around them.
be? Oh yeah, and I'm sure so many people would have
And
the same answer.
he made the game easy around him. He would make sure everybody got the ball. He'd work hard and he'll push you to be the best. He didn't
Mhm.
care if you're a freshman or a senior. He was everything. So yeah, he's
And
one of those players I really admired. Like I said, he was
absolutely, he is definitely a guy that made everyone around him better. Just
yeah.
not even from just his knowledge of the game, but just his motivation and trying to instill that into everyone else. What was it like playing for Coach Vanderweel? And I'm sure this was even more fun to explain. Your brother.
So I mean, it was intense. I mean, it
Mhm.
was you always got to go 100%. Especially with my brother, he wasn't my brother on the field. Like
Right.
we had to separate being a brother and him being a coach. So it was always, I mean, it was fun playing with them, playing for them. I wish I could do it again.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was. It's a lot I could say.
Oh
I
yeah.
can't get the words out for me right now.
No,
I apologize on
I
that
get you.
one.
No, it's all right. It's all right. Uh, Describe your emotions when you would be in the locker room. You're putting the jersey on, everything. Describe your emotions of being able to just get suited up and run out there, like all the nerves, everything. Just explain what your emotions were.
Excitement. That's one of the most.
Hmm.
That would be one of, for me, just because putting on that Argus shirt, and it's you don't get to do it so often, and there's many legends that came through. Especially I wore number 7, so I know Vinny wore that
Hmm.
shirt. So I always want to
Right.
live up for Vinny. There's a lot of people that came in through our program, so that put on that shirt. So for me, it was excitement to put on that Argus jersey.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So you were on the 2019 state championship team, obviously. Uh, what was that tournament run like, and what was that like for for that championship game as well? Not even just with you, of course, like your emotions, what was in your head, but also with the guys in the locker room and how everything was with them.
So I mean, we had a goal.
Mm.
It's always been to win that sectional, then we'll go from there. But to be honest, it went by so fast that I really can't even
Mm.
describe some of the stuff like that. But I mean, it was that tournament run was one of a kind. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah,
It was just crazy how everything happened. I mean, we had to play a bunch of private schools, so I love beating private schools. Um, so
oh,
it was
oh no, that
fun.
was the best. It was
That's the
the
best.
best.
Beating all the private schools. I mean, it just went by so fast. I mean, we won. I even forgot that regional was our last time playing at Eugene Snyder Field. That's how fast
Hmm.
those tournament games
Hmm.
were going. So, I mean, it was an awesome run. Words can't
Right.
describe it.
No, it really can't. And even then, I wasn't on that team, but I was on the team after that that went to state. Unfortunately, lost. But even just that journey, as even someone like me who didn't play a whole lot, still just being able to be a part of that was just incredible. And I can only
Yeah,
imagine how awesome it was actually winning.
and especially with the community around behind us,
Oh yeah.
it was a blast. I mean, it was
Hmm.
awesome.
Yeah, for sure. What do you think made that 2019 team so successful to get that fourth star on the badge?
I mean, growing up together, playing from we were little kids. I mean,
Mhm.
we grew up playing soccer from we were in kindergarten all the way until our last year of high school. So we always stuck together. We played every sport together. I mean, practices, we pushed each other to the limit. So it was being together for a lot of years that
Right.
made that tournament special, and then made us get to that point.
Absolutely. And that goes with a lot of classes as well coming through Argus. Like, small school vibe. You're all playing basketball. You're all playing soccer together for the longest
Yeah,
time through elementary and junior high. So that chemistry is already, it's just always there.
yeah.
Um, you graduated, obviously. You graduated, went on to play at Trine and Goshen. Uh, how, how's your college career? Any details about that? And how did Argus soccer help prepare you for your collegiate athletic journey?
So I really didn't get to play at Trine. I got to play a game in Goshen, but then I tore my ACL.
Mm,
So I stopped playing for those two years, but Argus prepared me to fight for every minute you got because, like I said, my freshman year I had to compete with all those seniors. So going to the college level it made me compete, never give up, and everything like that.
mhm. And I will say that was one thing Elmer would always say with like, I know at the time it was like all the JV guys when I was on JV and everything, but he was like, even if you go in for that 30 seconds, make those your best 30 seconds you've ever played. And so, yeah, I mean, just having him around you, I'm sure definitely helped
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
get
Just
that
give it
mentality.
100%. No matter what you got, how many minutes you get, just give it 100%.
Absolutely. Uh, what has it been like for you to follow Argus soccer since your playing days? Have you been able to keep up? If so, share. If not, share.
Nah, so I really haven't been able to keep up. I try to make it to the sectional games just because
Hmm.
with my days off, they were kind of usually it's Tuesday, so some of the sectional games are on Tuesday. I try to make it.
Right.
I need to go to more games. I need to follow up with the program a little bit more. I should be doing that a little bit better. But no, I'm excited for one of the players that's on there. It's Carter Baughman. As if I said his
Hmm.
name, Baughman. He's really one of those players where I can't wait to watch those 3 years he has because he's a
Oh
freshman,
yeah.
so I can't wait to watch him. He's one of those players I really want to
Hmm.
keep my eye out that they're out there and watch him play.
Yeah, and it's always awesome to see when Coach Vanderweel gets those like exciting freshmen and that can make an immediate impact.
Yeah, I think
Um,
I even think he's starting right now. So
yeah,
I see the starting lineup get posted on Facebook and Instagram, and I see his name there all the time. So I mean, it's really awesome to see him be a freshman and starting on varsity. So I mean, that's one excited players I'm really excited to go see. Hopefully when they go play Bethany Christian this next month. So next week. So I'm excited to see him play.
right on. What do you think? I'm going to get a little deeper, a little bit more into the
You're good.
program, like
You're
into
good.
Argus soccer program. What do you think makes a successful Argus soccer player?
What do you think makes an Argos soccer player successful? Man, that's a tough question.
I told you
Uh,
I'm getting deep.
man, repeat the question one more time. I gotta think
All
on
right.
this one.
No, all good. All good. What do you think makes a successful Argus soccer player?
I mean, just giving it all, you're giving it 100% of the time, I would say. Just because, I mean, I know when Coach Vanderbilt was there and Elmer, they really didn't care about your talent. I mean, if you're
Yeah.
not giving it 100%, then what's they're gonna play you. You just got to play. If you go in there 100%, and give it all you are, you're gonna play no matter what. So that for me, that's just what you gotta do to be successful Argus player. Just give it all you can. Doesn't matter if you're good on the ball, you can score goals, all that. You gotta have a good attitude, give it 100% in order to be successful there. They're gonna play you regardless if that means 5 minutes, 10 minutes. But if you give it 100% and just keep grinding, that's how you become a successful Argus player. I think. I mean, it's not all about the technical, the passing, everything like that. Just giving it all, I would say.
Mhm. Absolutely. They were always really good about, even if you weren't the best guy on the team, if you came out, just worked your butt off in practice, always showed up, always showed out, you would be rewarded. Even if
Yeah,
it was,
I'm
once
a,
again, for that minute and a half, they would
I'm,
always reward you by getting in some
I,
time.
absolutely. I'm gonna shout out Caleb Ellis because he worked his butt off.
Mm,
Dude. He worked his butt off, and he's one of those guys that really impressed me because he just
mhm.
kept grinding and grinding and grinding, and he was starting. So
Yeah,
he's one of those guys that said you gotta get 100%, and you're gonna get rewarded.
absolutely. Um, Last question I got for you. I won't take up too much of your time.
You're good.
Uh, Once again, this might be a little deeper. Little warning. What does Argus soccer mean to you?
So it meant the world to me. It still does because it gave me a great family, great group of guys that I played with, gave me friends on field, off the field. That's one thing about it. It gave me a big family that I still check up on some of the boys, see how they're doing, how's life. But yeah, that's one thing would be is just family. That's what it gave me.
Absolutely. Well, Chino, it was great talking with you. Once again, cannot emphasize enough this guy's resume here. Just absolutely incredible stuff. Freshman record, fifth all time in goals, state championship. Chino, it was great to talk to you. Great to see you again. It was
No, I
great.
appreciate you having me. I appreciate
Oh,
having
yeah.
me.
Oh, yeah. And once again, thank you, sponsors. Once again, Beamer's Drive In and American Energy. This has been Inside Argus Soccer. I'm Dylan. That's Chino. We appreciate you for coming in.
Thank you guys.